So these two exercises I'm going to show you right now are done in combination. They are both back exercises. The first one is going to be more of a compound exercise, which is going to engage your biceps, your shoulders, and your back muscles. The second one we'll finish off will be more of an isolation exercise that will work to stabilize your scapula or your shoulder blades and help to correct round shoulder syndrome or forward head. We call it upper cross syndrome, better known as poor posture. I'm showing you this using a chair so that if you are at home and you don't have access to a gym, this is an option for everybody, and that's the beautiful thing about it. So I'm going to start off with my exercise band. Now I have this attached to something that's very sturdy and strong, so there's no chance that I'm going to pull it over. You always want to make sure that your bands are in good condition, so as you rub your fingers over them, you don't feel any fraying. At that point, you want to throw them away because they're likely to snap. You want to sit up nice and tall, drawing your belly button towards your spine. Make sure you're not elevating your shoulders. So the shoulders are not only down, but they're back. And when you do that, you don't want to arch your back. So sit up nice and tall, exhale, pull your arms all the way in. Now this chair interferes a little bit with me, so I'm going to move up. That way I can get full range of motion. Notice my elbows are at roughly 90 degrees. I'm continuing to think about pulling my belly button toward my spine, keeping my chin in neutral, my head stacked over my shoulders. It's a very slow and controlled movement. I'm going to give it a good squeeze at the back and then slowly let it go. Okay, and I'm going to aim for about 12 to 15 of these. And if this is too easy, I could simply move my chair back to create more tension. So, you know, you have a lot of control here in your home environment, and you can manipulate the distance as well as change to a different band. Now you want to make sure that when you let it go, you carefully put it down so it doesn't snap on you or anyone else. Then I'm going to actually go to a lighter band. I don't have the handles on this one, and I'm actually going to wrap it around my hands. Now, if any of you have happened to have lymph nodes removed or radiated, if you've had breast cancer, you don't want to do this because that can increase your risk of lymphedema, so in which case you would hold it like this. But for anybody else, not a problem. You want to find the desired tension, and you're going to start with your arms straight out in front of you. You're going to retract your shoulders, and then you're going to bring your arms out, always making sure to keep a slight bend in your elbow each time I push back, out. I'm going to try and give you a side view here. Shoulders back. Good. Each time I push my shoulders back and then bringing my arms out to the side, keeping that slight bend in the elbows. I don't want to lock my elbows out. So at this point, you should be getting pretty fatigued, and your goal is still to do 12 to 15 of these, but you may find that you get tired pretty quickly, and that's the goal. So we're doing what's called a superset. We're doing two back exercises that complement each other for great results in the end. As you get better at this and you don't fatigue, you can either add more repetitions. You can also increase the resistance and change your band, and then you can begin to add more sets.